One of the really cool places in Mesa, Arizona is Oregon Stop Pizza. And I have been going to Oregon Stop Pizza since I was a kid. I certainly took my family there. I've got a 34-year-old daughter, and she says, for my birthday, can we please go to Oregon Stop Pizza? Because we have so many happy family memories in and around Oregon Stop Pizza. So for the totally uninitiated, Jack, for people who don't have a clue why a restaurant would be named Oregon Stop Pizza, can you give them the Wikipedia thumbnail sketch of what the heck is Oregon Stop Pizza?
Well, the quick version is Oregon Stop Pizza is a 700-seat restaurant that is surrounded by the world's largest Wurlitzer theater pipe organ. It has over 6,000 pipes. It's this giant contraption that comes up from the ground and spins around. They play everything from Bach to rock to Disney stuff. All kinds of different things. It's not just a typical like church organ type of thing. It's a full symphony orchestra and band all put in together, played by one person every single night.
So I think most people have been there, but for the people who don't, again, just to wrap your head around what this is, if you go to Oregon Stop Pizza, you're going to be sitting in this, it's kind of in a theater in the round, right? 360 degrees around you are all the bells and whistles that are tied to the organ players, what he can use to perform, right?
Yeah, absolutely. There's the sounds of the orchestra and the band, but then there's also, band fifes. There's an accordion hooked up to it. We have 2 pianos that are controlled from the organ console itself. So when you go in, you actually use all of your senses at the restaurant. So you're smelling the food, you're tasting the food, obviously. You can hear everything, the sights, the different lighting effects that we have. And then the organ is so powerful, you feel it radiating through your body as you're sitting there in the dining room. So, I mean, it truly is a full sensory experience.
Okay, so here's the best part. I mean, that is the best part of Oregon Stop Pizza, is the organ. Okay, but a very close second, maybe even a 1.5, is the food is actually really good. Because I think when you talk about Oregon Stop, you don't say, the best pizza, go there for the food, but because you're just blown away by the music. But the real answer is go there for the food. When I go to Oregon Stop Pizza, I'm always impressed with the quality of the pizza. So tell us a little bit about how you don't give up on the food, about the emphasis you place on having a quality product.
Well, that truly is the most important part, because I mean, without this, we aren't going to exist at all.
Yeah.
So we pride ourselves on putting a ton of toppings on. So these are our standard pizzas here. We always make sure to fill these things up. We always err, I guess, on the side of putting too much instead of not enough. But we go through about 150,000 pounds of flour a year, to create all of these pizzas. And it's one of those things where we want to keep people coming in. It's a family restaurant, so we entertain people from 2 to 102, I say. Yeah. Everybody likes pizza for the most part. We even have gluten-free, so if you aren't gluten intolerant, we do have a pizza for you.
Wow.
Good.
And yeah, we got to keep the quality up.
It is great pizza.
And it is great pizza. Now, are you the one and only Oregon Stop Pizza in the world? If I go to Des Moines, is there an Oregon Stop there, or?
There is one other restaurant that's similar to us, much smaller. It's in Greenfield, Wisconsin. It's right outside Milwaukee.
Wow.
We seat 700. They seat about 300. So yeah, we're the only one.
That's great.
Anywhere.
That's great.
How many people do you have that actually can play?
Well, we have two that are on staff regularly. Then we also have 2 substitutes that we fly in. One's from Chicago and the other's from Portland. And so whenever our organists are leaving, we fly them in to play for a while. But worldwide, there's actually only about a dozen people that can just sit down and play this instrument.
Yeah.
You really have to see it to believe it, right? I mean, because when you say that, well, sure, a lot of people play the organ, but no, this is not the church organ.
It's
right?
It's completely different.
Yeah,
you actually. Our organists, they consider themselves more of a conductor. So they actually have to be, doing the conducting. They have to run all of the music. They have to run all the lighting effects. They have to run all the special effects, the dancing cats. They control the dancing cats. So, I mean, it is certainly more than just sitting down to play an organ.
I forgot about the dancing cats.
It's a great place to take your family.
Yeah.
It's a great experience.
Yeah.
Food's good. It's just a fun place.
Right. And when I go there, I'm surprised that sometimes it's an older crowd, sometimes it's a younger crowd, because it really is cross-generational, I think, in its appeal, because music, everyone loves music.
Sure.
But it's not just music, it's this performance art with all of that. When I say bells and whistles, literally, there are bells and whistles.
Absolutely.
Right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You know, and especially Saturday nights are very diverse because that's a big party night for, you know, birthday parties and stuff. So I,
Sure.
every Saturday night we have so many birthday parties that are always booked. And, you know, it could be for a 4-year-old, it can be for an 85-year-old birthday. You know, it just doesn't matter. There's people in there having a good time celebrating.
Well, Jack, thank you. My daughter's birthday is coming up. We will be there soon. And take it from me, everybody. I'm a foodie. I won't steer you wrong.
You are.
I guarantee you go to Oregon Stop Pizza, you'll go back. And anybody that you take there, from children to adults, will thank you for it. So, Jack, thank you for being just a staple and a legacy institution in the city of Mesa, and for keeping that place alive and well and really thriving. So
Thank you.
we appreciate Oregon Stop Pizza.